One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, greatest anime ever! Let's go! Yo-ho, how's it doing? It's your boy Hydrarex back with another video, and yes, I'm back from vacay. I got my hair done a little bit. Yes, sir. All right. Little fun fact, I went on a vacation. Woo! I went on a cruise for about a week. It was so much fun. I went to Cabo. I went to Ensenada. I was on the sea for like 4 days. Oh, it was such a blast, guys. Had such a good time. I think a vlog is coming in the future. Who knows? But anyways, that might be another video. But this video is about One Piece and my thoughts on chapter 1172 of One Piece. So, let's get right into it. So, chapter 1172 is here. The title of it is The Elbaf I Admire. Now, I think this has to do a lot with Usopp because Usopp is the one who loves Elbath and really has been carrying this will of the giants and just wants to be a brave warrior of the sea. So I'm pretty sure all of this is about not all of this, sorry, just the title is for Usopp. But sorry, excuse me, I burped a little bit. I have some issues with this chapter. Don't get me wrong. 10 out of 10 chapter. But I did have some issues. My main issue is, where's Loki? Where is he? Because the end of last chapter was all about Loki and the hype of him and getting to see his power and seeing what his hammer does. And oh my god, just give me more Loki. Like, I need to know if I'm right or not about my Loki take, if my Loki hot take is right or not. Like, I've been getting flamed online for it. If you haven't seen it, go watch the clip up there. If you have seen it and you disagree, get the fuck out of here, bitch! Woo! If you do agree, but like, anyway, he's not in this chapter at all. And I'm a little bummed about that. I get it. Oda, you have a lot of characters to flesh out and a lot of stuff to tell. And it's been like 2-3 months since we've been back in like current timeline of One Piece, because we were doing a bunch of flashbacks and everything, which have been amazing. Again, amazing. But now that we're back to current One Piece, he has to do a little catching up. And I understand. But why do we have to totally ignore Loki? It's just not right. It's not right. So the other issue I have with this chapter is it's kind of a talk fest. Boring. Nothing happens. And I'm not talking about that epic Zoro moment with nothing happened. Okay? I'm talking about literally nothing happens. This is all exposition, basically. This whole chapter. And I don't know how I feel about that. I was kind of excited to get some hands thrown, see a little bit of something, especially coming off of last chapter, which was heavily about fighting and showing off Loki, and we're getting like, oh. Anyways, let's get into this chapter a little bit. Let's see. So as I said, this whole thing is all about talking. Like, it's mainly Gabon just explaining to the giant pirates, to everyone down below, how much of a mess Elbaf is right now, especially because, like I said, we haven't been in current One Piece in so long, in real time, like our time, the reader. So we have to do a flashback. So, or not flashback, we have to just catch us up, which I think what Oda's doing for most of this chapter. But it's just unfortunate, really, because I don't agree. Like, Oda, please give me action, give me a little more, give me more Loki, because this chapter is all about Gabon explaining just what the Holy Knights are doing here, basically, that they want to capture the kids and why it's impossible to get the kids, and that it's only 3 people doing this, and that there's nightmares and monsters. And honestly, we knew all this. We do. But Oda has to reiterate it because again, it's been so long since we've been here, and now that this is the current story, we gotta do this. But it's just like, come on. But I will say, switching it up a little bit, is that Oda, you are killing it with the artwork. I mean, let's just be real. Look at this image. Let me show you a little better. Actually, Let me just show you. This is beautiful artwork. Beautiful artwork. It's just a shame. It's just a shame, bro, that we don't get anything good from it, really. We have Dory and Broggy going crazy. They want to kill Jarul. Oh, speaking of Jarul, shout out him. I didn't expect him to be such a goat this chapter, but he is, and he's amazing. He finally sticks up for Loki. He tells the citizens of Elbaf what really happened to their king, and he gets them all round up so they can continue this fight, which again they need. So I'm very excited for next chapter. But that chapter's gonna have all the action, the poo poo pow, pow pow pow. But until then, I don't know. He was, and apparently he was like the strongest person at sea, you know, for a while, but I don't know how that's true. Like they said, like 300 years ago, he was the badass, like amazing, like a top tier guy. But I don't know. I still think I have a couple people over him, and he has a sword through his head now, so he's not all that really. But it's just a shame that like I said, nothing really happens this chapter, and I think that's my biggest complaint. I'm sorry if I sound repetitive or like a broken record, but that's just my main takeaway of this chapter, because it was all recap of what I feel like stuff we already know, and then we get Jarul's little like speech and Kermit like speech rally to get everyone like rallied up and ready to fight, and all the giants just ready to bust ass basically. And he even has Usopp saying the title like, "Ooh, the Elbaf I love is back," like this is the one I admire. But like, I don't know, I'm just looking forward to next week's chapter really, because this week kind of disappointed me. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who feels that way. If I'm the only one, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you really enjoyed about this chapter. Because I think the best part of this chapter is the last 2 pages, if I'm being honest. Look at them. We got Zoro here being like, I have a plan. What plan does this guy have? And what? I'm sorry. What plan does he have? I need to know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, guys, for this chapter, because nothing much really happens in my opinion. And I don't really have any thoughts. I mean, last week's chapter was beautiful. You guys know my take on Loki and stuff, but I don't really have much to say about this chapter. No break next week, so stay tuned for our next chapter review. I'm so excited. One Piece stays on top. We stay winning. Again, my name's Hydrarex. I just changed my profile picture, come up some other stuff. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe. I do it all. I try to give you updates on Marvel, anime, manga, TV shows, anything that I'm interested in, which is pop culture, the stuff I just previously named. I'm trying to make content around that. So if you like that and you are watching these videos and like me, please subscribe. It goes a long way. Leave a comment. Those also go a long way. Even the bad comments, I know who you are. They go a long way too. But with that being said, I'm looking forward to next week's One Piece chapter. I'm a big One Piece fan. Um, Please, 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 let's do some fighting next chapter. And please, please let me be right about Loki. Please let me be right about him not be able to use his Conqueror's Hockey, because I know a lot of people were flaming me in the comments of my videos last week and maybe the week before too. But that's just how I feel, guys. Like, I just don't think Loki's that guy yet. And a lot of people saying that emo this and his feet and talk yap. All of them, bro. For real. I don't care. I have my thoughts. I can read One Piece, and I think that's what's gonna be. But if I'm wrong, shit. I'm wrong. I'll admit it. So, but hey, I guess we won't know until next week, huh? And until then, stay frosty and enjoy my shorts. Peace.